A gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Chicago. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. And it sets up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing his love on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Ready.
This is Jacobs running left. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
That's caught Tucker Kraft. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Jacobs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ready.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. McManus sends it through, and that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
Dude, they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Vegas!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
4th down, Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. One in behind center with Swift. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 21. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a second quarter lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. First there to grab it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Black shot. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again. Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Bears 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
To the air with Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love now to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. Red 38. Field flat. Cut.
Once more, it's Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. McManus on for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Bears 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yes.
2nd and 3. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Williams again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Whiskey.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They'll run it with Swift. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down.
Here we ready.
Back to the air. Love. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on third. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Looking to throw. The throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go.
Play action. Love. Intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with third and long. Williams from the gun. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go.
Love now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Come on, set. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready, set, go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal. They'll run, Jacobs, and he's in for the touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
What is going on? Vegas!
Working from the gun, Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down. Here's Williams. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. Galloping inside the 40. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
Brandon McManus lining up for the
Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What is up? What?
Williams to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. First and 10 from the 41.
Set, ready, cut.
On his own read, here's Jacobs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, set.
Love from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Here we go.
Throwing, it's Love. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now Williams. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play fake. It's Love. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Down. You yellow. Black 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He put everything he had into this one. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is on up?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
Williams off the play fake. That's Odunze again. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Williams. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Given 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
No love on the play fake. Caught, nice game left side. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead.
Bears 21.
On now is McManus to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is up?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
What is up?
1st and 10 at the 31.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they pick him off again. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. This one taken in by Kraft. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
On the ball.
Gotta hurry this to the line.
22 meter. Roll. 52. Ready.
From the red zone now. Looking for pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.